Inter fans from all over the world, welcome to the Interglobe. An applause and a standing ovation for this amazing team in which the left wing rules. Left wing rules. Because we played majestically on that left wing. But before getting to the game, I would like to also thank so much Barcelona and Xavi for not letting Inter fans with Inter clothes or scarves in the stadium in Camp Nou outside of the guest area, for gathering the team yesterday, 2 hours before the game, to watch Inter and to hope that they would not win, for calling Seferin and asking him to be fair in the second leg of the game after the first leg that they lost in Milan 1-0. Thank you Barcelona for being such a bad opponent. You have no elegance, you have no taste, frankly you even have no history because you just played well in the last 15-20 years, but before that you were dust, and dust you will become again because of your creative finance operations. But let's forget about Barcelona and talk about Inter. Incredible game, easy honestly because Viktoria was nothing serious. But they were tough because in the first half we were a bit nervous in the beginning, and they sometimes were defending with a line of 6. They had a bank of 6 defenders and they were playing with a 6-1-3 for some periods of the first half. So it was not easy at all. We were a bit nervous. Then after the goal of Mkhitaryan, we kind of loosened up and started playing as we know. And as I mentioned, we played much more on the left wing than on the right because we had this triangle of Bastoni, Mkhitaryan and Di Marco that was, like seeing Brazil from the 70s. Amazing, technically, in terms of going into the spaces, impeccable, the first half. And then, the second half, little by little, it started to become almost a training, because after the 2-0 and after the 3-0, especially when we put the game to bed, as I demand always, then we could, use some new players, and also in terms of the tension, we became a bit more relaxed. So all in all, we did what we had to do, and I'm really happy because, nobody, literally, not even Inter fans, would have hoped for this result with 1 day to go, being in the eight quarterfinals of the Champions League is incredible. 20 million euros in our wonderful resources, and hopefully we will use this to renew Skriniar's contract. But let's go to the game and to the grades. Yes, I decided to start doing reports with grades because I think it's easier to remember the performance and to crystallize it for you. So Onana 5.5. Why? Because he was insecure in a couple of times when he had to go out of the goal, which should be his specialty, but he didn't do it well, or he didn't do it at all. He hesitated for a couple of times in the first half on a corner kick. So even on a cross from the 3 quarters of the attacking phase for Viktoria, and he didn't come out. So I was surprised by this, and this is why I give him 5.5. Skriniar 6. Very good, very solid, nothing exceptional, but honestly the forwards in Viktoria were nothing exceptional themselves. Acerbi 6. I almost didn't notice his presence, which is always good because it means that he didn't do anything wrong. And again, nothing special in terms of the forwards of Viktoria, so 6 is his grade. Bastoni 7.5, the best of the defense. Why? Because he basically didn't defend, he only attacked. And on the left wing, he created incredible opportunities, great personality. I loved watching him coming forward with his head up, looking around, and so precise in his launches. So really, Bastoni, amazing performance. Dumfries 6. He wasn't as explosive as in the first leg. He did a couple of nice defending moves, but I felt that he could have done much more in attacking, and that's why I give him a 6. Barella 7. He found his calibration, he's now perfect, he runs quality passes, no nervosism, so nothing to say about Barella. 7. 4 lungs and 2 hearts for Barella. 7. Chala 6.5, always great in this role of Brozovic, playmaker. He's doing very well. He grew in the second half, although I have to say that when Brozo comes back, I would like to insert him in the rotations, because I think Chala gives his best on the wing, because he can shoot more to the goal. If he plays as a quarterback, as a playmaker, then he unfortunately is a bit far from the goal. But anyway, 6.5. Mkhitaryan 7.5. Incredible, beautiful triangles, give and go with Di Marco, with Bastoni. He scored the goal that was the most important one of the game, because it was the one that allowed us to start our win. He also made a wonderful cross for Lauti, and he even had a wonderful shot after the goal, and he hit the post with his right foot, and so all in all 7.5. Di Marco 8. Incredible, best man on the pitch with Dzeko. He made only one big mistake in the first half, when he had the ball on the left and he didn't serve it to Dumfries, who was alone in front of the empty goal. He tried to shoot instead. But after that, he was very concentrated, a lot of crosses, give and go, triangles with Mkhitaryan and with Bastoni. He made the assist. He did this assist on the first goal of Dzeko, on our second goal, which was amazing. You know, cross from Barella. He controls the ball in a way that, you know, not even Brazilians can do, and then he served it perfectly to Dzeko. And we always complain about Perisic, we don't have Perisic anymore. This guy is a 34 years old guy who played one season well with us and who has no feet compared to Di Marco, so hush. Di Marco 8. Lauti 6.5, always the right attitude. I was so amused when I saw him saying "mortacci tua" to the referee, which is like a dialect, a Roman dialect phrase, and Lauti doesn't even speak Italian very well, so it was funny. And then he was just as ferocious as he always is, very fast and very good in finding the right spaces, and of course I think that he was very good even in giving the assist for the third goal. Dzeko 8. 8, other best man on the pitch. Elegant and intelligent are the words that better define Edin Dzeko. It's a pleasure to watch him playing. There's something to learn in every move he makes, and there's something to be amused, because really he's a pleasure for the eyes, the way he moves, the way he almost dances on the pitch. And he scored 2 goals, so what can we tell him if not that he's the best, and we thank him all. And then we have Inzaghi, also 8. Why? Because first of all, he put the best team on the pitch. You know, he put Bastoni instead of De Vrij, so he put Acerbi in the middle. He put Di Marco on the wing instead of Cousins. He put Dumfries instead of Darmian, Dzeko instead of Correa, Mkhitaryan instead of Aslani. He chose the most valuable players we have at the moment. So this is really amazing, really good, well done. Great approach to the match, of course, the Squid Game mentality that I always talk about, which is, let's play a game. You have to reach 3-0 and put the game to bed. Every 10 minutes or every 20 minutes, no, every 10, that you don't do it, one player of the team loses a limb. This is the Squid Game mentality. So that's how I want them to play, and that's how they played yesterday. So very good. Then we have the substitutions. Correa 6 because he gave the assist to Romelu, even though he missed an incredible goal in the end that would have made him kind of surge from the mud in which he is at the moment. It could have been the goal that changed his presence and his impact on Inter. Instead he missed it. So Another great opportunity that was missed by Correa, but 6 all in all. Aslani 5.5, still a bit confusing and not precise. And Gosens, Gagliardini, not possible to judge them, but it's possible to judge Big Rom. The whole stadium was with him. The whole world of Inter was with him. So everyone pushed him, and he came in with the standing ovation, and then he scored. So Inter-Viktoria 4-0. As I mentioned, the left wing ruled. We really gave our best on the left. We are through to the quarterfinals, and this is fantastic. If you enjoyed this video, please punch the like button and subscribe. It's really important for me. And now on to Serie A without hard thoughts or feelings on the Champions League, because we are already through. Thank you for watching and see you soon. Ciao.